Hello. Hi. Hello. Happy Monday. Monday mindset. Not money mindset. Monday mindset. I want to talk today about how do I know that I have been successful. That is one of the biggest questions that we're asking ourselves in business, right? Because so many times we are asking, what can I do? And everyone has a different answer, right? And we start with something and we're not right away successful, and the doubt creeps in. The doubt of, do we know enough? Do we have enough? Do we do enough? Is that enough what we're doing, right? How do I know that I have been successful? And then we combine that with becoming distracted, and out of the sudden we have a perfect disaster in overwhelm, right? Who here has ever felt like that? Drop it in the comments if you have, because I sure have. And there's many times that I'm running through a week and I'm thinking I have done a lot, but I am not 100% sure, and then I don't see necessarily results, and then I start doubting, right? And it's what it does, this behavior, it is resulting in inconsistencies, and often these inconsistencies lead to the reason why you're not creating more sales, because you are slightly inconsistent with the things that really move the needle forward to you, right, for you. Now, but how do we solve this problem? How do we know that we have been successful? So there's actually a pretty good system that you can do to make sure that you are following the path of your goals, okay? And it's to write down your goals and then create a grid where you have 5 different activities, needle moving activities for each goal that you need to put in, okay? So let's say you want to create more sales this week, right? That's one of the goals. You want to create more sales a week. Now, your grid could be, you need to build relationships, you need to find leads, you need to send mailers out, or you need to, whatever it is, that when you look at your goal, the activity it will be for your specific business, write those needle movers down on the 5 grid things. Make sure you do that every single day. You guys, it is so important, because when you write your goal in the morning with the 5 activities that will bring you closer to reaching that goal, and each evening you do the same thing. You review it. You're looking at your goal and you're reviewing your 5 activities. And if you haven't done any of those 5 activities in your day, then you know that you haven't done the work that you needed to be doing, right? It is very important that you get very clear about that system. When you are, and I'm going to be very straightforward, when you are, you will see that when you check yourself, you write it in the morning, you write it at night, you will see how many of the activity you haven't done. Okay, so if you start tracking yourself, then every single day you track yourself, you will become aware of the inconsistencies that you have. You will become aware where you fall short. Okay, when you fall short on a specific example. So let's say you need to create influence on social media. Okay, you need to really get more prospects into your funnel, and you need to do that online. You need to do that on social media. If your activity is networking on your goal, you can see how many people did you network with today. How many people did you add to your social media today? How many messages have you sent out to those people in a day? And you guys, when you start realizing that takes a long time, that stuff, and you are only having like 5 minutes here and 10 minutes here and stuff, you start realizing that the activity of networking should be in a different block of time, okay? It should be on a time block where you actually have maybe an hour or two uninterrupted time that you really can get into a flow of talking to people and so on and so forth. Yes, when you have that, you can also comment and build relationships that way. But when you're really wanting to create new leads and getting to know people, you're probably going to want to know them a little bit more. And you probably want to build some relationships. So you might realize that your 10-minute block of time you're giving yourself in the morning to do that activity is really not enough time. So as you're growing, as you're going through these goals, okay, so you write your goals, you write your 5 needle movers, and you track yourself, and then you keep remembering like, whoa, okay, I couldn't all week, I could not continue with networking. That's when you then sit down and say, okay, why couldn't I do it? Didn't I have enough time? Didn't I not have the right tools? What is it for you? Okay, so you start analyzing it, and once you analyze it, you can make a different adjustment in your goal list for the next week, okay? Or the week after, or whatever, however fast you're going to work through this. But that's basically the system. That is the system that will help you identify that you can get your stuff done. Now, if you realize, for example, that you want to, let's say you want to send out mailers and you need to do the graphic for it, and you start realizing that you're not doing it today, I'm not doing it tomorrow, I'm not doing, you can then, those are good pointers. Why am I not doing it? Am I needing help with that? Do I need to hire somebody to do the graphic work for me? Am I not doing it because, what is a hang up? That's when you identify the triggers. That's where you identify the fact how you need to get through this. So I wanted to offer this to you guys because I am starting on April 1st, I'm starting a 90-day run for online marketers, people who are wanting to increase their network, their marketing skills online, people who are wanting to really check their habits and get into tracking their behaviors and so on and so forth. So if that is something you're interested in, I'm going to drop that link in the comments. So go check that out. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not, I don't know. But I'm going to drop it right in there. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me and ask me. And other than that, go crush it, you guys.